start. It'll just provide a line break. And I can unpublish the earlier part of this. So, hi folks. Sorry for the technical error. I'm here with Sailor Cadia. We're going to do some Final Fantasy XIV, starting with some Windhurst. Hello, Sailor Cadia.
Hello.
Yeah.
OBS, everybody.
Actually, what I might have you do, if you don't mind, when I come to upload this, I might ask you to send me for you to download your version of,
yeah,
and I'll just splice the audio.
yeah, it might be worth doing.
Because there's the whole bit at the beginning about where I was asking you about your day, and
Yep.
obviously it's only going to matter for anyone that watches the VOD or watches the YouTube video. Sorry for anyone that watches the VOD. Spoilers, Cadia went to go and see some birds, and there was a festival on, so the road was closed.
Yes.
So they went to the festival instead.
No, I didn't go to the festival instead. I went we went to Saltburn, I told you.
What's this?
Yeah, I thought that was the festival.
No, Saltburn is a place.
Yeah, I know. I thought that's where the festival was.
No, it was in Kirkleatham.
How has he conjured such a terrible echo?
I will explain this after the...
You don't need to explain it to me. I just misunderstood your message this morning, that was all. Right, I've taken this because whoever was the main tank has had Shantoto in a really weird fucking angle.
Refuse to obey, and I'll make you pay.
So I say, anybody that watches my VOD of this, Sailor Cadia hated my jokes.
Pain.
Before we're through, you'll learn there's nothing I can't do.
That's annoying though, because that was like half an hour's worth of... well, that said, a lot of that you were at the toilet for anyway.
They just break my code of what comfort break means. I don't think everybody knows what comfort break means.
Everyone knows what comfort break means, especially when it's 2 minutes into a stream.
Fear will not survive this without powerful healing magics.
Thing with that, I usually pull that off, but there are always sometimes like,
Turn up the heat.
yeah, I'm just not on the ball with it.
You're on the ball. Do.
Ah!
I'm no saint, so don't expect restraint.
You're called the Demon of the Federation. I really don't think restraint is what we were imagining.
My patience is through, and now so are you.
I do love she's not just the demon, she's the Demon of the Federation. That has to have been a Gundam reference, right?
I think so.
Big wings. Ow.
I don't think it's an Admiral Jellicoe reference or not.
He wasn't a demon, he was just a twunt.
Damn it.
Fair.
Is everyone all right?
So, to recap,
No matter where you run, I'll still
this
have
is
my
the follow-up to
fun.
this afternoon's stream, where I did a bunch of Bill Crescent. We're only really doing our dailies, so like a couple of hours. This was primarily an experiment to test to make sure that, given that I wasn't an affiliate,
Oh, bollocks.
Allow, if you but give up
that's
now.
what arm's length's for.
Fair.
Yep.
I have a
this
bad
was
habit of forgetting that arm's length exists.
Yep. This was primarily an experiment to make sure that I, as someone that is not an affiliate, that the drops for subscriptions actually worked. And they do. And a random kind Samaritan has gifted 3 subs to the community. Thank you, kind stranger. However can I repay your kindness and generosity? Perhaps with a number of Dungeon Crawler Carl related badges. And a gay horse. Oh, that one wasn't in.
I was trying.
Oh yeah, she's normally dead by this point.
Too slow, I fear. You never stood a chance, my dear.
I am not on the ball tonight. I mean, to be honest, I often struggle with like bits of my, but I usually get well, yes, but
Sorry.
Quickly, someone revive
but I usually get past Shantoro alive. I don't know why this is giving me issues tonight.
No idea. You're not the only one though. We've lost our Black Mage a couple of times too.
Well, to be fair, that is the issue with Black Mage. Some people get so fixated on the ley lines that they accept death.
Healers adjust. Arm's length. And she's dead.
She was a doll.
Let's see what's in the logs.
Bonnet of aiming.
Which I already have.
Perhaps you have
As do I.
merit after all.
So, pass.
And I don't need the healing because that's where my tombstones are going to start going. Because my paladin,
Looks like Artogar.
I believe, outside of needing some, I need to get some of the middle raids coins, which I might do tomorrow in between editing.
The enemy will soon be upon us.
Paladin's gear's done. It's kind of sad knowing I've had my last gear update until Evercold.
Yeah.
Well, not quite. Not quite. I'm still due. I'm still due my relic weapons eventually. Which I did make some strides towards in Occult Crescent today. Oh, no I didn't. Because unfortunately the Glamour Dispellers that I got were for the group that I've already finished. That's annoying.
And now the fight begins in earnest.
What do you think we were doing up until now?
What?
This wasn't a tea party.
Salt boot?
That's a salt boot. To be fair, a salt boot is what used to happen to me when I was very little. And my mother would take me away on holiday and insist, my dad, my very wealthy dad by the way, would insist on only getting one room for all 3 of us. And as a child, I snored terribly. And so I would get woken in the middle of the night with shoes thrown at the back of my head.
Oh God!
That was the assault boot.
Yeah, like legit.
I used to love when on the very rare occasions where we did get separate rooms, just because it meant I actually got a good night's sleep.
Finally shown themselves.
Like I feel for them because they didn't either, but like, yeah, no, this was my dad who was earning like $5,000 a month in the 90s. He was a very peculiar man, in that he had lots of money. He was also very cheap. But when it was something he wanted, he would get extravagant with it. Like, my very first vacation was to Florida. Never been out the country before, and suddenly I'm going to Disney World on 3 weeks' notice.
What? Yeah.
He and my mum were out in Newcastle city centre, just doing shopping, and they came home with a holiday to Florida.
Yeah.
He was an unusual man. Yeah. But then when it came to some things, he was just incredibly cheap. Like not getting like even like separate or adjoining rooms.
It's good shit. I just correctly accept Ray as like a dipshit.
Yep.
Oh well.
He wasn't. Some of it, I think, was just due to a West Yorkshire upbringing. He was very much the very stereotypical boomer. The whole you need to get a job. When I was your age, I was working on the markets. Well, Dad, where the fuck are the markets in Newcastle that I can go and help out with as a 14-year-old?
Yeah, I mean,
would you like to tell me? Can you, Dad?
I will put it this way. It's not that markets don't exist, they do, but like they pretty much only employ their own kids. So like, they're not going to be just employing random 14-year-olds.
They're also going to be employing 14-year-olds, owing to that being illegal.
Yeah, I mean...
But again, he was raised in the world of if you don't eat what you're given, you don't eat. Children, he has more than once come out with children should be seen and not heard.
I didn't. You might have told me about it, but I didn't remember.
I don't think I've ever told you that one.
The shoes. I'm like, well, that's just straight up.
Oh yeah.
Abuse. I'm not like.
Yeah, I know. I have issues. Some of them I've had for a very long time. He once, because I shit you not, thought I was lying. Not was, thought I was lying. Because he once took me into the kitchen when my mum was at work, grabbed my wrist, held it down on a chopping board and brandished a knife, saying that, well, if you're going to lie, this is what we do to liars.
Yeah, you told me about that one, and that one's just fucking terrifying. I was
6. But yeah, I put a lot of this down to a very like strict West Yorkshire upbringing. Not that it's an excuse for him. But this is a man who never ever had to worry about money, and was just so tight-fisted when it wasn't something he wanted. Like, don't get me wrong, I was spoiled at like Christmas. That was nice.
I'd expect nothing
but it was the basics that he would cheap out on. It's weird. But that's why I say it was weird.
Now, the one thing that is similar with my family, thankfully, like, not that, is my dad's, basically, my much less, well, they were comfortable, to be honest, but they weren't certainly that level wealthy. But my dad's wonderful. I think this was just my dad's under the